Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Silver Gauntlets. It is time to get this party started. It is time to get Challenge Cup underway, and it is time to give a very warm welcome to someone who didn't know he was going to be on stream about 2 hours ago. Hi, Chimp. How are you doing? Hold up. Having issues with getting your audio in here. We shall get that fixed in a jiffy. Try again.
Hello, is that better?
That is much better. Welcome in,
There we go.
Chimp.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me. Excited to draw some names.
Excited to have you to do the honors. Honestly, turns out when you actually ask Chimp whether or not he wants to join you on Restream, he might give you an answer, and he might even say he's got the time, even spontaneously. Um, who knew?
Who knew? My handwriting is atrocious because I had to do all this in like the space of an hour. But hey, it's fine. I promise. I promise I'm saying the right names and not making them up as I go along.
I mean, what you have to win if you say the wrong names?
I mean, I'm in this draw, so
This is true.
I I could absolutely bungle this and give me the best group ever, but we know that won't be the actual case, and I'll be against the hardest possible people and go out immediately. So looking forward to that one.
Yep, sounds just about right. And with that, so how's this going to go? As the rules dictate, there are going to be 4 pools of names that we're going to be drawing from. That means 1 pool each of the people from qualifier rank 33 to 48, 49 to 64, 65 to 80, and 81 to 96. From each of these pools, we're going to place 1 name into each group, and that'll be your opponents sorted, basically. So I knew you somehow, despite obvious experience and skill, ended up in the last pool. So I guess you've already been confirmed to be throwing. Um,
I
so
don't think
let's
I've
see.
ever been better than the last pool. I
Says
think
you.
every Challenge Cup I've been in the last pool. So for me, absolutely bog standard. I'm running the mill season. This for me.
All right. So yeah, but that's just about what's going to happen. So we're going to draw names from each of these pools. We're going to fill up these groups and see who will be playing against whom, and we are going to see how many typos I make in the process of keeping note of all this. So, shall we get started?
Ready when you are. The pots are
All right,
ready. The
pots
the
are ready.
rig calls in chat are ready. I can feel it.
They are indeed ready. They are already warming up the rigged memes. So let's give them what they want, shall we?
Right, let's go. First
And
group.
first group from Pool A.
I'll do my best, think,
Yeah.
but no promises.
So
There's
I
some
said
really
yeah. There is some.
unbelievably uh, awkward groups that could come out of this. There's so many good names that are underseeded. So
Oh
many
yeah.
people that didn't quite make the top 32 that probably should have. I'm just like, oh shit, man. Like everyone in the first 16 is just like, no one wants to be against them.
Yeah,
So
this is going to be trouble. I can already tell.
apart from Chuckles, he's from the UK, so he's automatically shit. All right. First up, it is star of small indie sensation Balatro. It's Jimbo,
Oh my goodness.
ranked 47 from the
Oh,
US.
does that count as a typo? For some reason, this is
Yes,
all
that
bungled
counts.
up.
That
That
counts
that
as a
that
typo.
like typing Jimbo's name that big can only count as a typo.
You have absolutely
What in the
jumboed that
world?
Jimbo.
Yeah, this is a jumbo Jimbo. I have no idea how to fix this. Let's find out. Actually, this is terrible. This is has gone off to a great start.
So Jimbo wins.
Evidently.
Yeah.
Cool. So this is entirely broken. Cool. Uh, I was happy to have prepared these things beforehand,
Oh,
and now it's all broken. Cool. This is
so
typo
that
number one, despite not me not typing a single syllable wrong.
so we've got 64 guaranteed typos.
Yeah, because this is going to be atrocious. Cool. Um, I
So
can
how's
already tell
everyone
this is
doing?
going to be going great.
How's
Let me
everyone's
see.
new year been whilst Tobias fixes his cock up?
Uh, well,
Soon, Inc. Very soon.
I don't even know what I did wrong. This is amazing.
I mean, I can tell you in layman's terms what you did wrong. You wrote Jimbo in size 72 font.
Which is
But
a problem in and of itself. This is true. But yeah, this was not meant to happen. Anyway, let's get Jimbo's name on there, and I guess we're going to go a little bit slower today because apparently I need to move all these text fields to where they need to go manually to where they need to go. I love it.
well, apologies to the French restream because they're not gonna have a fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah. Oh
So
my
let me know when
goodness.
you're ready. We'll go again.
We'll try. We'll try at the very
We'll
least.
try. We'll try. All right.
That's I mean call it.
All right. Going up against Star of Balatro is the lowest seeding in Pool B. It's Susato.
Susato, formerly known, I think, as Baltier,
Oh,
and
okay.
at least
I was going to say I've not
that's
heard their name before, and they've
mm,
come up and they're in Pool 2, so fair play to them.
fair play indeed.
French runner. There'll be many French runners. I think half the runners are French or US. So there are almost guaranteed to be at least a couple of all French groups, maybe some all US groups. Maybe an all German group. I think there's one chance of that.
That's going to be
Oh wait,
a
no,
difficult proposition, I think.
there's no German players in Pool D. They're all too good for Pool D.
Yeah,
So
they all overqualified Pool
yeah,
D, so this
the
is
most we can get is a 3 German group, but we'll see how we get on. Right. Anyway, joining Group 1, we've stalled enough for Tobias to fix his shit. It's novel based.
Oh, you're not even close to stalling long enough for me to fix my shit. But hey, I at least typed this name without a mistake, without an obvious mistake. So that's good news.
Perfect.
And let's see. Fourth player of Pool 1, or Group 1 rather, is going to be.
Pool D gets drawn out of the paper cup because we're all a bit rubbish. They're not really
Wow.
deserving of ceramic.
Wow.
And I couldn't find another big enough cup. Okay, it's Interloper.
Interloper. Okay,
Top
French runner, I
top
think.
seed of Pool D.
Top seed
I
of
saw
Pool D.
Interloper. I saw it.
Oh, you caught me.
I saw it.
You caught me. Couldn't bamboozle the chimp.
Okay,
Right.
reasonable group. You know,
This
the
is.
low end of Pool A, and then everyone in between, the upper end of Pool D. So it's actually quite a close group overall.
We have not built a group of death yet.
No, I
I
don't think. I
think.
think it's going to be a close one, but I don't think that's a group of death. Okay, coming up first in Group 2, it's Nastrel.
Nastriel. Okay. Frequent Silver Gauntlets volunteer as well. And the person who we can ask if there's any research we need to be done or any Google Docs wizardry we need to happen. Nestriel, one of the greatest volunteers we have at TSG, and also a formidable runner who says about himself, "While I have improved since last season, hope to continue doing so. I do not deserve my qual seeding." He is also modest to a fault.
Well, joining Nastrel, fellow US competitor, and I'm almost certain this is a brand of soy sauce. It's Kickerman.
I think that's spelled slightly differently, but who knows? Kickemman. Hey, I typed that without an accident.
Coming up from Pool C, it's not a full US group. It's Rosca Tyrant.
Rosca Tyrant, returning for the first time since season 4.
Damn.
They claim, which is interesting to me since I just recently built this restream layout, right? Or cleaned up this restream layout. And guess whose name I found in the group draw for season 5? But still glad to have them back. Great runner, Rosca Tyrant. Tyrant. Hey.
Okay. Well, joining them in Group 2, also from Canada and in slightly higher definition than everyone else, Alexander HD.
Here we go. One half of the Herald twins and a runner who I can only assume wanted an easy group and thus ended up qualifying at position 89. Yeah, Alex HD in Pot D is formidable.
Yeah, there's a few names in Pool D. I'm like, why are you here?
That is
why are you in the same pool as me? This makes no sense.
Well, you're at least not facing them in the groups phase that way. So
no, that is true. But speaking of same as me, we have someone else from the UK. It's Chuckles.
Oh dear. This might be the first group of death that we're building then, because Chuckles is a former top 64 main tournament runner, and has qualified at the very tippy top of this Challenge Cup roster in ranked 42. So definitely a formidable opponent. Let's see.
Well, joining Chuckles is not quite Antonio Banderas, but it is Zorro.
Oh, wow. Well, that is our French restreamer. Hope you're doing well, Zorro. Hope you are lucky. Hope you are happy with your life choices for joining this tournament, because oh boy, that's certainly a group.
Tough one.
And,
already a tough one. So I'm
already a tough one. I think both Chuckles and Zorro formidable opponents and strong contenders to advance out of this group. So let's see who faces both of them.
This could be the group of death. Or this could be the group of death. It's Aurelius.
Oh boy. Aurelius.
US, all 3 different countries in this one. Can we get the 4 nations of Rando? I say 4, there's like 6 others they could draw, but actually, looking at the final group, it can only be 2 other countries, so we'll see. It'll only be Canada or the UK to make this a 4-country group.
So let's see who we find.
Of course, I went and fucking jinxed it. It's me.
You had to.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Well, I'm fucked.
Is that uppercase A R a typo, or is that
That is a
right?
typo. Come on,
Well,
you can't typo me. I'm the host. Oh
well, you're
dear.
the talent.
Well, I'll see you next year, folks.
Good luck.
That is a
All
rough
right, so
one.
this is confirmed our first group of death. All of these names I've heard before. All of these names are to be reckoned with,
I'm
including
not
yours,
I'm
Chimp,
not sure that's a group
including
of death. I
yours.
think that's just me dead.
Well,
I don't think the group is dead. It's just me.
says you.
Okay, right. Next group. It's Philippe Titu.
Oh dear. Okay. Uh, I'm just gonna write Philippe T2. Um,
Been around for a
and
long
it
time.
is been around for an eternity. It feels like definitely a well-known name in Challenge Cup circles, and I think in the main tournament even.
Yeah.
Um, Philippe
Lowest seed of Pool A, must be said.
must be said, yes,
Yeah.
but still a force to be reckoned with by experience alone. And he is facing.
He's facing Kawari.
Good luck.
Tough one. Very
Mm-hmm.
tough one already. Seed 59. So quite close. Only nine spaces between seedings there. So this could be another really tough group if this is a high Pool C contestant. Oh, and it is. And it really is. It's Zephyr
Oh boy. Someone
flying
who is
in.
flying in, and good friend
First
and
seed of Pool C.
mm-hmm.
So
So
that is unbelievably tough.
Philippe qualifier rank 48, Kawari qualifier rank 59, Zephyr qualifier rank 65. Whoever
Yeah.
is getting drawn from pool 4 or from pool D rather is going to have a heck of a time, and I wish them all best of
Hey,
luck.
there's a couple of names in Pool D that have been floated around with the best in the past few years. So if there's a couple of names here that I
This is
think
true.
this could be the toughest group of them all.
Couple of names
Yes.
here that are criminally underseeded, honestly, in
Yeah,
pool D.
I agree. And let's see if we draw one of them. Yeah, well, not one that I would say is one of those underseeded players. However, it's still going to have a really tough time. It's X-Base.
Okay. Another one of our French runners, and certainly someone who has made their mark on the community, is responsible for the OOTR leagues tournament system, or a league management system rather. Coded that
Yeah,
up, or a good portion of it.
great work
And
behind the scenes. Sorry to have
absolutely.
completely blasted your aspirations.
Oh, this is a good group. I'm looking forward to this one.
That's rough. It's a rough one. All right. Group 5 from France. One of the top seeds. It's Mackie.
Oh dear. Okay. So that's certainly a name for Group 5. Player from France, and among the top qualifier results in Pool 1 or Pool A, as you already said. So let's see who they're up against.
Yep, they are up against a fellow Frenchman in Cristofo.
Cristofo, okay. Is there the potential for an all French Group 5?
Absolutely. Lots of French names in both Pool C and D.
Though Pool C, well, it has some French names left. This is
That's
true.
four. First four left.
Yep,
Let's see if we get one.
we'll find out.
They have drawn another Frenchman in one of my longtime rivals in RSL. It's Le Blopper.
Oh, wow.
easily underseeded, I must say. So that is a
Yes.
tough group.
Honestly, it feels like half the um, it feels like almost everybody at the bottom half of this Challenge Cup roster is underseeded. It definitely feels like almost everyone in there has the potential to make it to the bottom half of the roster, or even sorry, to the top half of the roster, or even to the main tournament. So let's see
Okay.
who completes this group. It'll
Is it all
be
French? Is it all French? Well, they could be French Canadian. It's Decoy Troy.
Decoy Troy. Okay,
I don't know if they're French Canadian,
I
but
am actually not
maybe.
sure.
Not a full francophone group,
Well,
but a tough one
maybe French
regardless.
is a second language. Who knows?
Nope,
But
Decoy Troy is barely even Canadian. Barely has a country to their name.
barely even
Mu-
Canadian. Wow, that's a
Exactly.
sentence.
Okay. Group 6. A name that has been in many, many seasons is Weighty Words.
Okay.
Their only note for their fun facts, and I fully agree with them, is I don't understand how the hints work in season 8. I agree. And
I
here we
mean,
are.
we had on the very first race of season 8 brackets in the main tournament this morning, we had a great example of how hint prioritization absolutely fucks up your hint your hint
What?
list with 3 hints going towards Goma.
Yeah, do you not like slingshot hints?
Yeah. Honestly, no, I don't. I don't like having that many slingshot hints.
All right, well, joining group 6, it's Inca Cola,
Inca
one of
Cola,
the.
the only Peruvian on the roster, but yeah, one of a family of drink brands that we have acquired in this community.
Hey, they've rebranded, right? They were initially just their own thing, and then they rebranded to the soft drink special. So
Yep.
trying to fit in the crowd. Look, yeah, Ink put Peru. I don't know if Ink's from Peru, but Ink put Peru. So that's
Ink
that's
says,
that's
"I just live in Canada. Please get me a plane ticket out." I mean, they
I'm reading
put
what's on the
Peru.
spreadsheet.
I'm not contradicting them, or I
All right.
may have misread my list there, but that's the other option.
Okay, joining them, and I genuinely had to rewrite this ticket 3 times because I kept writing Kratos. It's Kratios.
Kratios.
I don't know how to say it, but I kept writing Kratos. I'm glad Kratos isn't in this because we'd all be dead. So,
We would be in trouble at the very least.
okay.
Okay, so that is certainly a group
Final
with
name
these.
in Group 6. A truly, truly underseeded runner in FCS.
Francois, in pool 4, I was shocked to see this when I looked at the pools this morning, and I am still shocked because this person certainly has the potential to end up at the very top of Group 6.
I think anyone from that group can proceed. That's going to be a real tough one. That is a low key group of death. I think that is a really tough one. Okay, Group 7. Their fun fact is that if they get to the finals, they will wear a furry headpiece. It's Netherian. So,
And there was a potential for a typo there, and I fully realized it. Natharian. There we go. I hope someone's counting because I'm not.
I mean, it's already been about 7.
I'll say yeah. So yeah, Natharian said in his fun facts, if I make the finals, I'll race with a fursuit hat on with webcam. So yeah, a fursuit head is an expensive piece of gear. So if you want to see that, cheer on Natharian. besides him just being a generally awesome person.
Well, they're going to have a tough competitor in their group. It's Alexo.
Oh boy. So, whose only fun fact about themselves that they chose to share with us is I love Twin Rover.
Fair play. Who doesn't? Sexy thermo hexy. All right. So that is already the start of a tough one.
Yep. So let's see if you continue.
I think this is the first German runner that I've pulled so far. It's Cranks.
Okay. I have seen Cranks in I think co-op tournament before, and I think in the last Challenge Cup as well. A force to be reckoned with, qualified at the very or almost at the very top of Pool C, in rank 66. So let's see. This is certainly not going to be an easy group for any of the three.
Yeah, that's a real tough one. Definitely not made easier by the addition of Barrel.
Oh my goodness!
Again, another
There's a group of
very
death. Good luck.
underseeded player in Pool D. Unbelievably, like, what, maybe 40 seeds under where they would normally drop. So
Yeah.
that's going to be a rough one.
Beryl is a veteran of OT Randomizer and certainly someone who can win this whole thing if he puts his mind to it. So let's see how this group goes.
Yeah. Well, speaking of winning the whole thing, it is the first seed in the Challenge Cup. It is Nice.
Nice, okay. KNE. No, that was one E too much, so that's another typo.
I may have said that entirely wrong, by the way.
No, Nice is correct.
Oh, perfect. Well, in that case, fuck yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. We do have some nasty underseeded names left in the pot. That is for sure Skyrayas, but there is certainly some interesting groups already drawn.
Oh, this is this group. Another really tough one. It's Mr. Martin.
Oh,
goodness gracious!
I have one question.
Only Costa Rican player.
I have but one question, and that is, how in the world did Mr. Martin end up in Challenge Cup?
Yeah, that is an unbelievable group. If you're Nice, you didn't really want Mr. Martin. That's the Pool B player to be drawn. I don't think so. Let's see if it gets any worse.
If there's one man who can make it worse, it's you.
I've heard that many times. And joining this group is Cassinja.
Oh dear. So Cassinja is the next German player from the roster. She is a well versed in random settings league. I think at this point, definitely down with a more random or more with a down with the more extreme or more randomized versions of Randomizer. And Xinja, definitely a force to be reckoned with. I have no idea how she ended up in Pool 3. Yeah, watch out.
According to Jax, beat Martin in SGL. I think that's correct as well.
I think she did, yeah.
Really well. Yeah. All right, final player in this horrendous group is a name I'm not familiar with. It's Manu.
Another of the French runners, and this one, whose fun fact about himself is a French saying that I'm going to butcher. Impossible n'est pas Julien. So Manu 4486. Yes.
Yes. All I would say is good luck.
That is certainly a group. We are halfway through. We are halfway through, and there is already two groups at least, maybe three groups, where I would say that, maybe four even, where I would say there are formidable people just in all in one group, and this is going to make for some great TV. But I'm not sure the runners in these groups were hoping for quite that level of opponent. We'll see.
Indeed. What I will say is that having a quick look at who's left, there is only one more opportunity for a full French group. So we'll see how it goes. And speaking of which, it's Mafrucci.
Mafuchi, here we go.
Could this be the fabled Francophone Group 9?
We
The
shall
only
see.
French players left in the pool. I think Sombra is in Pool B. There
There's also
is
Stuckman in still in Pool B,
but in
and
Pool C it's just Flopine, and then Pool D is just Pappy. So
so
we'll see how we go. Oh, and Blue Guy in Pool D as well. So I think Pool C is our.
Pool C is our bottleneck right now.
Well, it's going well so far. It is
Sombra V.
Sombra V, Sombra 5, Sombra the 5th. Sombra.
Either way, it's Sombra.
Yeah, either way. Top seeding of Pool B versus the 44th seed overall. So that is a very close one. Only 6 places in it. No, 5 places in it. So that will be a very tightly contested match. But that does mean that there's an automatically large jump between Sombra and the next placement.
Which
And
will be
it is a French name. It is Flopine.
Is it going to be the all francophone group?
It could be the Francophone Group 9. If it's not, then I've just ruined the last chance of it, so I apologize. I don't know who I'm apologizing to. French Patriots, I guess. But we'll see how we get on. If you are in this group, then and you're not from France, then maybe I apologize to you because everyone but you is in that time zone. So see how we get on.
Is it Papi Grand or Blue Guy?
Unfortunately, they are not from France. It is Jack Stroxamox. I mean, Jack Stronomy. Only one X.
Who insisted that there is only one X in their name?
Yep.
Which,
Sorry, Jax. That's going to be a fun time zone battle for you.
oh man, Jax, that is, yeah,
Just move. Just move for 2 months. You'll be fine.
probably a good idea. I
Yeah,
can offer
just
you a couch.
make friends with someone in Europe, and then just hope go over. All 3 of them go over there. Yeah, fair play. You have better beer. Ooh, now that is a hotly contested
Oh,
line.
I will say, having sampled the local wares in terms of US beer, as long as you just don't buy beer that is advertised on television, there is some fucking awesome beer in the US.
All beer is garbage. And on that note, it's Yo Ocarina.
All beer is garbage. I'm sorry, folks. I guess we're gonna have to do the rest of this group straw with a wheel of names that I'm just gonna have to draw up real quick.
I did my best. I'll stand by my morals.
Has a right to their own wrong opinion.
Indeed. Okay, joining Yo-Yo is our only runner from the Netherlands. It's Retropolis.
Retropolis, whom I have met, and who actually I think has quite the following on YouTube. So this is going to be interesting. Both Yo-Yo and Retropolis definitely runners that aren't in any way easy matchups. So let's see who they're up against.
Okay, they are going up against the person that should have restreamed the French restream, it's Menu.
Here we go. That is certainly a hell of a group so far. Yo-Yo, Retropolis, and Menu in one group.
Yep, that's tough. That is very tough.
That is.
Menu has been around for a long time, has been in many, many different pools across the years, shall we say, but definitely has the talent to win. So that is going to be a very tough group indeed. All right. Joining what I would call a low-key group of death here, in terms of the closest of the three runners here, is, I believe, someone who said that they'd come out of a soft semi-retirement. It's Kyrie.
Kyrie Strombaum, another one of the TSG volunteer crew. And yeah, coming off of a 6-month or so retirement, he wrote about himself.
It's a 6-month retirement, a retirement. I retired for 6 months, but that's just because I couldn't be asked. That wasn't a retirement.
Just gonna define that counts as a typo, by the way. Apparently, this was a Kyrie's name is just too long for this text field. So
I remember who was I was writing someone's name and realized I was drastically running out of room on the pieces of paper. I think it was ACU. So
I was gonna say a creative username or Legend Duo Keeper seem to be the candidates for that one.
Okay.
Anyway, that's Group 10 sorted.
Yeah.
Off to Group 11 we go.
Group 11, the Master of Norway. It's Master Alex.
Qualified in rank 43, the only Norwegian in the tournament roster. And I have seen the man play not just OT, but OT and Majora's Mask in a single game just this morning. So someone to be wary of for sure.
Okay, well, joining Alex is one of the top seeds in Pool B. Well, at least I think so, but me thinks so.
Okay, then. Yeah, one of the top seeds indeed. Qualified in rank 50 so far. So we have Norway and the US in this group so far. That's going to be fun time zone-wise. Good luck scheduling, folks.
It's fine, Alex is a degenerate. Okay, joining Group 11 from Pool C is from Brazil, so have an even better time zone quandary. It's Aranha.
All right, Aranha. And that was a typo. Working from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. makes that hard. Good grief, Master
Oh, wait, no.
Alex.
It's not a typo. Yeah, look, Ig. I pronounce all of these wrong. I'm almost certain I pronounce my own name wrong. No, there are no apologies. If you don't ask how to pronounce your name, I'm going to pronounce it wrong. I'm going to butcher it, and I will just live with it. And yes, it is because I'm British and uncultured. So that's what you get with this.
Ink, why do I not get any excuses being German? I'm not even speaking my native language.
That means you just put more effort in. But anyway, joining Group 11, it's Pappy!
Oh, goodness. Good luck! So 2 Europeans, 2 folks from the Americas, and Papi Grand. I have no idea how that man ended up in Pool 4, or Pool D, I should say. But
that's a tough group.
That is a tough group. Papi is a veteran of the game and has been for many years. So facing Papi, never an easy matchup. So let's see how everyone in that group gets on. Off to Group 12.
Indeed. One of the lower seeds of Pool A, but that is not to discredit their skill level, is Nopons.
runner from France again. It looks like the tournament roster is about 1/4 to 1/3 French. If I look at my country list here.
Well, joining them is Alfalfa.
That's not French, that's Canadian. Or rather, he is.
Again, one of the lower seeds of Pool B, so we'll see if that stays a consistent theme in Group 12. Alfalfa's been around for a long time. So is Nopons, actually. Names that I'm both very familiar with because they normally trounce me. And joining them, another lane I'm very familiar with, and yeah, the middle of Pool C, it's lefty.
Okay.
Right, I don't know, I got confused.
Nopons, Alfalfa, and Lefty in a single group. Okay, so those are all three names that I'm very familiar with. I've seen them time and time again. And yeah, no easy matchups in this group, I'm afraid. So let's see who completes this group.
I think that's genuinely the theme of the whole Challenge Cup this year. I don't think there are any easy matches unless you're in
Charcos
Group
is calling
3.
for a creative username. Is that the one you drew?
No, unfortunately, I drew Blue Guy. Dabba dee dabba die.
Blue Guy. There we go. That was a typo. Apparently,
Typo
they're
for
now
me too,
called Blay Guy. Another French runner. So we have two French runners and one Canadian, one American. Again, cross time zone shenanigans with scheduling. Best of luck, everyone.
Yep, tough group that. Okay. 4 left.
Off to group 13 we go.
I believe. Oh, no, it's not our final German, but it is the only German in a can. It's Brotinder Dos. I don't know why I said it with such a horrible accent. I'm sorry to everyone.
You tried,
Rank
though. You
36.
tried. It's Brot in der Dose. You did try. Who actually did send a reference video of a pertinent SpongeBob SquarePants scene where his name comes from.
Yeah, you'd have thought I would have looked at it and learned how to set it. But never mind. It's Stuckman.
And Stuckman from France. I mean, I've seen that name often. They said about themselves, I had to quit playing OT when I was 8 because I used a key in a bad place in Water Temple and thought I was definitely locked out of finishing the game. Things are a little bit easier now, smiley face. So let's see if things are easier facing someone who I think definitely might belong in the main tournament. And who else is in that group?
Joining them is, and I have wrote this correctly, I promise, ignore the horrible line through the 3. It's Krez.
Okay.
We'll mark that up as a Tobias typo.
What? That's outrageous. KRBZ apparently now. Krez, you have been renamed. And
welcome, Curbs.
Curbs.
Curbs has joined the rando tourney. Sorry, Krez. Evolve or die. Okay. Where is Krez from? Oh, the US. I was going to say it's not a European group. It definitely isn't a European group because we've got someone from Britain in it. It's Levi.
The final seed of this tournament, Levi, just learned today that he's going to be, in fact, eligible to join this tournament. And Levi Belvedere. I managed to do that with just one typo. I'm going to count that as a win.
Tough group. Very tough group.
Tough group indeed. Levi, I have
No
no
slouch.
idea how he ended up qualifying at such a comparatively high rank or low rank. Sorry, um, but yeah, a force to be reckoned with. Both Nedoza, Stuckman, Krez, and Levi Belvedere, all names that I would absolutely not be surprised to also see in the main tournament one day or even this year. So this is going to be an interesting group.
Okay. Group 14, the second highest seed, and the three that I didn't butcher, it's Kaipi3.
There we go, KP3.
One of two Brazilian runners, I believe.
Ooh, undo. Let's see. That's that. We're gonna count that as a typo again, and yeah, that is messed up. Okay, so I understand now what I did wrong here, but that doesn't make it any easier to fix. Oh boy. Give me a
Was it
moment. I
another
need to.
big one again?
There was another big one again. Give me a moment. I need to fix this.
Joining
And
the
go.
ranks of Jumbo.
Jumbo Jimbo. There indeed. So. Oops.
It's fine. I've drawn it, but I'll hold it.
Thank you.
I'll hang it on the banana till it's ready to be read, as all good things should do.
Oh goodness gracious. What even is this?
I think we're up to like 13 Kawari. We're beyond parody at this point.
I mean, there was a reason that the prediction went up to something like 20 or something. This was I now know what happened. It doesn't make it any greater.
I also think there's a font size between Group 1 and everyone else, so that's another typo. The font size is
No,
on.
this is not true. I mean,
What do you mean it's not true? Look at Cesato and everyone else. Cesato is big.
yeah, well, that was just because I had to drag the text boxes around for them to somewhat make sense. But yeah, all right. Where did that first pool end up? What was the first name you drew, Chimp?
Oh, I've forgotten. It was Kaipi3.
Kaipi3. Here we go. Wow, it's now upside down. I
Nice,
am
it's
amazed.
upside down. That's even worse.
I'm going to call that a typo. I will admit to that. What in the world?
How the hell did you manage
I have
that?
no idea. This is amazing. This OBS does not is not ceasing to surprise. Never ceases to amaze me.
I'm
What
sorry,
in the
Kaipi.
world?
I'm sorry we managed to invert and flip your entire name.
Yeah, apparently Kaipi is in the upside down now. So I think I am ready to type a second name.
Okay,
It might
great.
be
Well,
upside down. We will see.
this group is cursed, so I apologize in advance to our final German, T Grenadier.
T Grenadier. That looks almost normal. So I don't even know what is happening here. Cool. Yeah. So there's
Nailed it.
T. KP, T. Both of these well-known runners. Both of these certainly capable of holding their own against many opponents. So we'll see how they get on.
Big seeding gap for this one. It's rare we've seen such a large gap between the sort of first and second out of a group. We've got Kaipi is the second seed overall, and T is the third from bottom in Pool B. So that is probably the biggest gap we've had, I think. And joining them, and a lot closer to T, so this will be a very competitive group. It's Baelnog.
And another one upside down.
Another one upside down, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Heck yes. All right. Fix that one right quick.
Genuinely impressive.
I'm not even sure how OBS manages
I
this.
never thought anyone would out Hell Knight, but I think you've managed it.
Okay, now I'm taking offense. But honestly, that upside down smiley that I put in chat now seems kind of prescient.
Okay. Joining Group 14, the Group of Curse. It's the longest name in the draw. It's a creative
ACU.
username.
ACU, and they are upside down as well.
Wonderful. Upside down, long. You might as well make them big on the screen.
Love it. Let's
Take
go.
up several screens.
What
Uka.
even? What
Oh
is
my
this?
goodness.
What is this broadcasting software doing to me? It's amazing. All right,
Never
we got
blame the
ACU in
toys.
there,
Like
for better
we
or for
managed.
worse.
Just move on. Just move on from the Group
Let's just
14.
move on. We're gonna forget this
clearly
group even
cursed.
exists. They're not getting a single restream. It has been decided.
All right. 2 to go.
All right, the first in group 15. So that should be at this point. One shot is
Okay.
missing.
One shot has had about 15 shots to win. But he's in Group 15. Not in Group 13. I'm sorry. There's only so much I can do.
Yeah. There is rigged and then there is rigged. So apparently these interesting text sizes, by the way, were related to the little lock symbol in OBS. Don't get me started. Who's joining One Shot?
Joining One Shot is Alpha.
Okay.
Tough group already.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, that's a tough one.
Yep. American qualified in qualifier rank 51. T-Riz once in there.
Well,
So
T-Rex has a
apparently.
50-50 chance.
Yep.
But before then, we have Legend Duo Keeper.
All right. Legend duo ... because this is not gonna fit.
All right. Will T-Rex get their wish? I'll do my best.
One Shot and T-Riz are co-op partners.
It's T-Rex
We get
or
reminded by
Liam
chat.
6. Which honestly, both would be excellent. But... okay. I'm sorry, T-Rex. It wasn't to be. Liam 6 joins Group 50.
And there we go. So that leaves from Pool 1.
From Pool 1, it is Tensai. Joining Tensai is Pyra.
All right.
Joining Pyra. I never know what they're saying. It's incoherent.
Incoherent, and somehow apparently that's another typo to me then, because if we assign your writing mistakes to me, then apparently that's another type.
Absolutely.
One of my typos.
And the final name of the draw, the Ice Rusher themselves. It's T-Riz.
T-Riz. Okay, so that's groups drawn. T-Riz, Dompe Skipper, Ice Rusher, and Cat Dad of a Sphinx named Goblin. Somehow that seems an appropriate name for a Sphinx cat.
I know we rushed through that group because they were the last names, but shit.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Rough. That is a monster of a group.
That is a group indeed. I have nothing much to say. These guys are all excellent, and I am looking forward to seeing them duke it out, because this is for sure going to be one heck of a group to watch. So that is all she wrote for the group straw, I think. We have 16 groups, among which there are several groups of death for sure. Chimp, you have done your worst again in the best way possible.
To me, I've done my worst to me. Like, I've given myself possibly the worst group for anyone in Pool D, so well done. No one, I don't think anyone can accuse me of fixing that one. But it's great groups, some real strong groups overall. Standout group is probably group 4, I think, for me. Group 4 looks like a monster, so that one's going to be unbelievable. Tobias, when can players start?
Players can start within the next few minutes. I'm going to put these groups into challenge. Into start.gg, and scheduling threads should open up within a few minutes as soon as I've put them groups in there. So give me like 15 minutes or something, and then you should start seeing scheduling threads appear in Discord. So if you are not in the Silver Gauntlets Discord yet, discord.gg / I'm not going to read out the URL, but yes, / Discord.
Click the link, gamers.
And we look forward to seeing you there. Every participant should already be in the Discord. We have seen everyone has the S8 participant role already. So yeah, give me like 15 minutes, and then we should be good to go. And let's get this party started. Thank you all for watching. But yeah, it is now time to resolve the prediction. And who they counted, because I wasn't counting. I lost count, in fact.
I think you made so many typos with Bailnog that it's over.
I mean, the upside down names definitely count as a typo, because what in the hell? The Jumbo Jimbo and the Jumbo KP definitely counts as a typo each. I think there's no way that there was less than 15 typos at this point.
Oh no, there was more than 15, without a shadow of a doubt.
So in that case, the 16 to 20 crowd, I think, are eating good today. And that is not a crowd. In fact, that is one person getting everyone's channel points.
What a gamer.
What a gamer. So one person getting, and I think that's ACU. Who's getting that? No, they go to Narville. All right. So Narville getting the first win of the tournament already. All right, folks. In that case, best of luck. Looking forward to seeing all the matches y'all cook up. And thanks for watching. We'll see you soon in the Discord, and we'll see you soon on Twitch, broadcasting more of this tournament. In the meantime, have a great evening, and let's watch some more Season 8. I'm going to raid us over to Zelda Speedruns, where there is a race going on right now. Tanjo versus